Tesla this week reported disappointing sales in the first 3 months of 2024, lower than the same 3 months in 2023.
Revolutionary engines and extreme charging claims are shifting the landscape of transportation. But are these innovations truly game changers, or just a new twist on old technology? So let's find out. So you've heard about Greaves, right? They're not exactly the new kid on the block, but they're turning heads with something pretty out of the ordinary. A piston, but not just any piston. This one's sporting a wave design on its top. Why? Because Greaves claims it can boost energy efficiency by a whopping 10%. But here's the kicker. It's not for electric vehicles. No, it's designed for the big guns, diesel semi-trucks. And let's talk about Volvo's latest VNL truck model with over 90% of its parts redesigned. This isn't just a mirror update, it's a complete overhaul tailor-made for North American roads. Now, why does this matter? Well, in a landscape where aerodynamics and fuel efficiency are king, Volvo's managed to make a truck that doesn't just blend into the crowd. Gone are the days when fuel efficiency meant sacrificing style. The VNL truck boasts a sleek design, complete with a sloped windshield and aerodynamic roofline, making it stand out on the highway. And it's not just for show. These features are all about cutting through the air more smoothly, reducing drag and ultimately saving fuel. So that's right. The VNL truck promises up to 10% better fuel efficiency. But how exactly does it achieve these numbers? So, first off, there's the engine air intake, clearly integrated into the hood. Not just a design element, but a functional piece to keep the engine cool. Cooler engines mean less energy wasted, contributing significantly to the truck's overall efficiency. Then there's the powertrain enhancements and a new, faster shifting I-shift transmission, all adding up to less fuel used and more money saved. Volvo even claims a saving of $20,000 in value per truck every year thanks to these improvements. So, sounds nice, right? Well, it does get better. There's advanced climate control to keep things just right, and a sleeper cab that's more like a mini apartment. And for those hot summer days, there's a parking cooler that keeps the cab cool without needing the engine running, a real fuel saver. Plus, drivers can now tweak settings from the comfort of their cab using the new My Truck app on their smartphones. But here's a real head-turner. Volvo isn't just making the driver's seat comfier, they're making it safer. Enter the Volvo Active Driver Assist, VADA. Volvo's way of giving drivers an extra set of eyes. With features like automatic emergency calling and lane-keeping assistance, it's like having a co-pilot who's always on duty. Speaking of the future, ever heard of the buzz about electric vehicles getting a full charge in just 4 minutes? Hold on a sec. Turns out, that means about 100 miles of range. While it's a step towards the future, it's not quite the giant leap some might expect. It's a bit like being promised a full tank of gas and finding out you only got a third. Now, headlines are buzzing about super fast chargers that can give your EV a quick boost, but only enough for about 100 miles. And here's where it gets even trickier. That speedy change to get you back on the road ASAP, well, it comes with a catch. Fully charging your EV isn't the best idea if you're in a hurry or thinking about the long-term health of your battery. It's more about finding that sweet spot, charging enough to keep you moving, but not so much you risk battery damage. But wait, because there's more. The whole charge your car in 4 minutes is a bit of a magic trick when you realise it's only for a 100-mile range. And don't get started on the hunt for these ultra-fast chargers or the fact that not all EVs can even use them. Now, shifting focus to BMW's recent shift, they're saying goodbye to manual transmissions. For car enthusiasts, it's like watching an old friend move away. Remember when BMWs were the go-to for those who loved the thrill of driving? They were the perfect mix of style and performance, especially with that stick shift that added an extra layer of excitement to every drive. They weren't just cars, they were the ultimate driving machine, and they really lived up to that title. But as times change, so do preferences. It seems BMWs have transformed into a more of a status symbol, appealing to those more interested in the badge than the driving experience. And manual gears, they're becoming as uncommon as a blue moon in a luxury car world. Yet, for the purists out there, not all hope is lost. Did you hear that more than half of the BMW M2s sold last year came with manual transmissions? Yeah, the M series, those sleek beasts, are still flying off with lots of the classic stick shifts, keeping the spirit of hands-on driving alive for those who crave that direct connection with their cars. It seems BMW has made its choice though. They're eyeing the luxury market where automatics reign supreme. Sure, they might lose a few purists along the way, but they're betting big on the allure of luxury and ease of driving. For the enthusiasts craving that connection with their car, this might be a bit of a letdown. Now, let's shift our focus to the Cybertruck's rust. The one that's built like it's ready to take on a Martian landscape. Yeah, that's the one. But here's the twist, it seems like these trucks are starting to show a bit of an early problem: rust. Now, Elon Musk, the man behind the machine, decided stainless steel was the way to go. Sounds solid, right? Except there's a catch. Stainless steel isn't just any steel, it needs a good dose of nickel to keep it from turning into a rust bucket. And nickel, my friends, is not cheap. Rumour has it the Cybertruck stainless steel might be on, let's say, the budget-friendly side when it comes to its nickel content. This isn't the first time we've seen this. Cast your mind back to the DeLorean. Yeah, the time-travelling icon. Some of those beauties started to rust too, especially later on, when corners were being cut to save a dime. And now, history seems to be repeating itself with the Cybertruck. But wait, because there's more. Apparently there's some sort of coating on these trucks, a protective layer if you will. Only it's not doing a great job. A few bumps here and a couple of scratches there, and voila, you got yourself a rust party. Traditional cars are layered up with paint and clear coats to fend off this very problem. Yet a couple of months into their journey and some Cybertrucks are already spotting oranges like it's the new black. Let's not forget the maintenance hustle. Ever owned a motorcycle with aluminium parts? If you have, you'll know it's a full-time job keeping them shiny and free from corrosion. And it looks like Cybertruck owners might need to get used to a similar routine, unless they fancy driving around in something that looks more like a salvage yard than a showroom. So why do we paint cars? Well, exactly for this reason, to keep them looking sharp and rust-free. Whether it's steel or aluminium, no metal is immune to the wear and tear of the elements. Chatting about cars and boats, Mazda CX-5, especially one with the 2.5 litre non-turbo engine. Picking this particular model might raise some eyebrows, but here's the lowdown. If you're not planning to log a marathon of miles, choose to lease this Mazda is a brilliant move. Why is the CX-5 such a standout in the crowded SUV jungle? Well, when you stack it up against the likes of Toyota or Honda, it's like finding a hidden gem that offers bang for your buck. Leasing sweetens the deal because you get to enjoy its perks without fretting over its resale value or wear and tear over the years. Switching from asphalt to waves. Did you catch the latest from Tosu, Japan's trailblazer in outboard motors? Before Yamaha took the spotlight, Tosu was the original game changer. Now they're making waves again with their electric outboard. But it's more akin to high-end trolling motor than the heavyweight champions of the sea you might be picturing. Ever think of outboard motors as the SUV of the sea? Yet, with every step forward, there are challenges to overcome, from efficiency to maintenance. So, what do you think about these developments? Are they truly revolutionary, or new spins on the same old wheel? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's keep the conversation going. And oh, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more insights and updates. See you next time.